Hi, my name is Peter, thanks for tuning in. In this video I'm painting a window front, which is something that I've never done before, so what could go wrong? Meh. Since this is my first time painting on glass, I've tried out a few different techniques and types of paint that I'm going to share with you as well. But for now, let's just dive straight into it and let's go! So here it is. This is the facade of a local daycare, and these are the windows that I'm gonna paint. I've prepared a sketch that is tailored to fit these 6 panels, and since the target audience is really young, the characters are super friendly and simple, and so are the colors. Now, if this was a regular wall painting, I would transfer my sketch using a projector, but that's not gonna work on a transparent surface like glass. So I've prepared a life-size mirror image of my sketch on paper that fits these windows perfectly. And then I just stick it on the outside so I can trace it from the inside. Alright, here we go. So this is not really what I expected, as you can see. Well, the lines are pretty shitty, which is a bummer, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix this. I'm curious how it looks on the outside though, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, let's see how this works out. So yeah, I finished the first window, and it still looks like shit. I don't know, the ink is acting weird, and it doesn't look any better from the outside either. At this point, I just want to scrape it all off, cancel the whole thing, and go home. But I'm glad I didn't. After the ink dried up, I decided to add another layer, and then another, and then a whole lot of touch-ups, and then
3 hours later.
So I've added a second layer. I'm still a bit on the fence because it's still a bit sloppy and a little scruffy, and applying the second layer also kind of scrapes away the first layer, but it's looking better from the outside than it does from the inside. Yeah, this I could live with. It's gonna take way more time than I anticipated though, so let's pick up the pace. Alright, the first layer of ink is done. In some areas it's still quite flimsy, so I'm gonna add an extra layer and tidy up a bit. Now, the reason I'm surprised and a bit annoyed actually with how all of this went down so far is I actually did do my homework on this one. Let me show you. Since this is my first time painting on glass, I tested a few different paints at home first. Here's a basic acrylic paint that I would normally use for my walls as well. And this is a water-based spray paint. And this is basic poster paint. So as you can see, the brush strokes are still very visible in the acrylic and the poster paint. The spray paint has a very nice and even coverage, but it doesn't let a whole lot of light come through. In general, all three look way better on the flip side of the glass. And to fully take advantage of this, I will have to draw my lines first and fill in the colors afterwards. So let's see how that works out. I'm currently leaning towards the poster paint, so I'm gonna see if I can even out the brushstrokes a bit with the paint roller. Alright, let's have a look. I should have waited a little longer for the ink to dry before applying the acrylic, but I don't like the opacity anyway. The spray paint's looking good, but I don't think I have the skills to avoid overspray like this. So poster paint it is. I like the amount of light that it transmits, and on top of that it's non-toxic with natural pigments, so the kids can safely lick the windows. And it's easier to wash off as well, because it's not intended to be permanent. Oh, and by the way, did you see those clean lines? Now you know why the results on the actual windows totally caught me off guard. Anyway, moving on. And that's a wrap. Despite a few setbacks, I'm super happy with the results. I hope you liked watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.